In today's video, we are counting down the top 10 best Korean movies on Netflix that you must watch. These films bring together powerful storytelling, brilliant performances, and unforgettable emotional depth that define Korean cinema. From heart-racing thrillers and gripping crime dramas to heartfelt romances and moving family stories, this list has something for every movie lover. Each title has earned praise for its quality and impact, making it a must-see for fans of international films. Whether you are new to Korean movies or already a fan, these selections are guaranteed to impress. With English subtitles and Netflix accessibility, you can dive right into these cinematic gems anytime. Let's explore the very best Korean films you should add to your watch list right now. At number 10, we have Uprising. Uprising is a powerful historical war drama that tells the story of the Warsaw Ghetto uprising during World War II, where a group of Jewish resistance fighters courageously rebel against Nazi oppression. Set in Nazi-occupied Poland, the film follows young leaders like Mordechai and Levis as they organize a bold stand against the SS, choosing to fight rather than be sent to death camps. Despite being heavily outnumbered and poorly equipped, the rebels launch a series of attacks, holding off the German forces far longer than expected. The film showcases their bravery, the harsh realities of war, and the moral dilemmas faced under tyranny. As hope and despair collide, their stand becomes a symbol of resistance and dignity in the face of genocide. Uprising is a harrowing yet inspiring portrayal of resilience, sacrifice, and the enduring spirit of those who choose to fight back. At number 9, we have Revelations. Revelations is a tense, apocalyptic thriller that follows a determined scientist and a devout priest who are drawn together by a series of mysterious global events that seem to signal the end of the world. As natural disasters, strange symbols, and deadly plagues begin to unfold, the two must race against time to uncover the truth behind the chaos. Their journey takes them through ancient prophecies, secret organizations, and dangerous enemies trying to hide a terrifying reality. Each clue brings them closer to a shocking revelation that could change the fate of humanity. As science and faith collide, both must confront their beliefs and make impossible choices. Revelations is a gripping mix of suspense, mystery, and a spiritual intrigue that explores the fine line between divine judgment and human error. It's a high-stakes story where every sign points to something much bigger and far more dangerous on the horizon. At number 8, we have Believer 2. Believer 2 is a gritty Korean crime thriller that continues the intense battle between the police and a powerful drug cartel. The story follows Detective Jo Won-ho as he resumes his relentless pursuit of the mysterious drug lord known only as Mr. Lee, as new leads emerge, including a missing accomplice and secret connections within the organization. Jo dives deeper into the cartel's dark operations. Meanwhile, internal betrayals and shifting alliances make the line between good and evil increasingly blurred. The film explores themes of obsession, revenge, and moral ambiguity as each character fights for survival and truth. With explosive action, unexpected twists, and a haunting atmosphere, Believer 2 builds on the suspense of the first film. It delivers a complex and layered narrative where justice becomes personal and no one is truly innocent. At number 7, we have Officer Black Belt. Officer Black Belt is an action-packed martial arts crime thriller that follows a disciplined police officer who is also a master of Taekwondo. Known for his strict sense of justice and unmatched combat skills, he is assigned to a dangerous undercover mission to dismantle a powerful criminal syndicate. As he infiltrates the gang, he uncovers deep-rooted corruption and betrayal within the system. Using his martial arts expertise, he takes down enemies with precision and honor, fighting not just for justice but to protect the innocent. Along the way, he forms a bond with a fellow officer and confronts his own inner demons. The film blends high-energy fight scenes with a gripping storyline of loyalty, sacrifice, and redemption. Officer Black Belt delivers a powerful punch of action and heart, showing a hero who uses both fists and morals to fight crime. At number 6, we have Mission Cross. Mission Cross is a high-stakes action thriller that follows a skilled covert operative assigned to a deadly mission involving a powerful international crime syndicate. When a critical arms deal threatens global security, the agent must infiltrate the organization and stop the transaction before it's too late. Along the way, he uncovers a web of corruption, betrayal, and political conspiracies that reach the highest levels. With time running out and trust in short supply, he is forced to rely on his instincts, combat training, and a mysterious ally with her own agenda. Explosive encounters, intense chases, and high-tech espionage fuel his path as he races to prevent a global catastrophe. As danger closes in, he must confront his own past and make a choice that could cost him everything. Mission Cross delivers relentless action, clever twists, and a suspenseful ride through a world where one wrong move can change everything. At number 5, we have 20th Century Girl. 20th Century Girl is a nostalgic and emotional coming-of-age romance set in the late 1990s, following Bora, a bright and loyal high school student who agrees to spy on a boy named Bae Kyung-jin for her best friend, who has a crush on him. As Bora secretly observes him, she mistakenly starts falling for his best friend, Pung Won-ho, leading to a sweet and innocent love story that blossoms amidst school life, friendship, and growing pains. Torn between loyalty to her friend and her own feelings, Bora faces emotional conflict and the bittersweet nature of first love. The story unfolds his warmth, laughter, and heartbreak, capturing the beauty and fragility of youth. As time passes, unexpected events and a heartbreaking twist reshape her memories and understanding of love. 20th Century Girl blends romance and nostalgia with emotional depth, creating a touching tribute to the unforgettable days of young love. At number 4, we have My Name is Lo Kevan. My Name is Lo Kevan is a gripping crime drama that follows Lo Kevan, a small-time crook with a troubled past, as he becomes entangled in a deadly game of deception and power. After a botched heist leaves him on the run, Kevan is forced to confront his own moral dilemmas while being pursued by both the police and a dangerous criminal syndicate. As the story unfolds, Kevan is thrust into a web of corruption, betrayal, and revenge where alliances are fragile and trust is hard to come by. His struggle for survival forces him to make tough choices, leading him down a dark path where every decision could be his last. With a gritty atmosphere, intense action, and complex characters, My Name is Lo Kevan explores themes of redemption, loyalty, and the consequences of a life of crime. The film delivers edge-of-your-seat suspense, unexpected twist, and a morally conflicted protagonist trying to outrun both his past and the law. At number 3, we have Ballerina. Ballerina is a gripping action thriller centered on a young, highly skilled ballerina who is recruited into an elite assassination group. After witnessing the murder of her beloved mentor, she embarks on a quest for revenge, using her extraordinary agility and ballet training to take down those responsible. As she uncovers a web of corruption, betrayal, and murder, she faces brutal enemies and navigates the dark underworld of high-stakes assassinations. With each fight, she becomes more entangled in the dangerous world she has entered, blurring the line between justice and vengeance. Ballerina blends stunning fight choreography with a captivating story of loss, resilience, and redemption. The film explores themes of power, survival, and identity as the protagonist transforms from a fragile dancer into a fierce avenger. Intense action sequences, emotional depth, and a relentless pursuit of justice define his high-energy thriller. At number 2, we have Kilbokon. Kilbokon follows the story of Kilbokon, a highly skilled assassin who has worked for a secretive organization for years. Despite her lethal reputation, she is also a mother trying to balance her dangerous career with raising her teenage daughter, Jae-young, who is unaware of her mother's true profession. When Bok-soon is tasked with taking down a powerful figure, she faces a moral dilemma that forces her to confront her own values and priorities. As the mission spirals out of control, Bok-soon finds herself entangled in a deadly web of betrayal, secrets, and political intrigue. Torn between her loyalty to the organization and her desire to protect her family, she must fight to survive and protect her daughter. Kilbokon is an action-packed, emotional thriller that explores themes of motherhood, identity, and redemption while delivering intense combat sequences and complex characters. At number 1, we have The Pirates, The Last Royal Treasure. This is an action-packed adventure set in the Joseon dynasty, where a band of misfit pirates embarks on a daring mission to find a legendary treasure that could change the fate of the kingdom. The treasure, which was lost during a royal shipwreck, is said to be hidden on a distant island, and various factions are in pursuit, including the royal forces and a notorious band of thieves. Led by the fearless pirate captain, the crew faces countless dangers, from treacherous sea to rival pirates, as they race to uncover the treasure's secrets. Along the way, they form unlikely alliances, overcome personal differences, and confront their own motivations for pursuing the riches. The film blends thrilling action, humor, and heartfelt moments with high-stakes battles and stunning visuals. The Pirates, The Last Royal Treasure is a swashbuckling tale of adventure, loyalty, and the pursuit of glory, with a touch of comedy and heart. As the treasure hunt intensifies, the characters discover that the true value lies not in gold, but in their bonds and the legacy they leave behind. These captivating movies will sweep you off your feet and leave you longing for more. Have you watched any of these? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more awesome content. Thanks for watching.